Oh, so how's he doing? See?
I'll tell you in a minute. I just am
Okay,
in the middle of something.
that's okay. I'm going live anyway. Well, let's see who's up and ready and willing to go. I got a whole new list of new programs, new grant programs. But more importantly, I was just looking at uh, an analysis of Carmela, that's how you say her name, about what she's interested in, and particularly on the economic side. And one thing that impressed me was some policy experts who have worked closely with her in her office expect her to emphasize her commitment to improving, listen, the care economy through federal investments to improve child care, elder care, and home care for people with disabilities. Wow, I mean, that's what we need is people who care. And caring about other people. And so that will be interesting. Joe talked about a lot of that, but I don't see a lot of things. Actually, in the COVID, there was. So there was a lot more money for childcare, and actually, one of the interesting things that disturbed me a little bit is that you could have incomes up to $400,000 and get your childcare paid for. $400,000. So that's now low income. That's what I think would happen to the Democrats is that. They become so wealthy. That's why labor can't relate to them. But anyway, so it certainly Kamala will make it more interesting, it seems. But back to the programs, and that when somebody new comes in, they chew around the edges, and when you see the data, the amount that comes out and given every year for grants to individuals, it keeps growing no matter who's there. And it grows, and you see over the years, it grew every single year, no matter who gets elected. I guess it's just a matter of what they're spending it on. But that's, right now, they're spending an average of $17,000 for every adult in America in programs like this. And that's what I'm really trying to, but there's so many people that have no idea. And that's what I hope Let's Go Help does. And that's why now we have an offer for only $1. You could join us in our loving community, which I call it, because everybody there just really seems to honestly love other people. And try to help them with what they know, because we have members now that go live and are available for you to ask them questions about how they got the money. And I think that's better than me. I've been studying this for 50 years, and it's hard to relate to me. I think the average person studying it for the first time. So that's why to have people who just learned about all this stuff the first time and been successful, they're the people you want to talk to. And that's why they're available. I can't believe it. Like today, they'll be on for 7 o'clock and then again at 9:30. Tomorrow, it'll be like 2 o'clock and 7 o'clock. And then sometimes there's 3 and 4 hours worth. And some of these sessions go for an hour and a half or 2 hours. Then we have, besides the workshops, we have people that go on like I am. Now I'm on just live, streaming live. And we have other members that go streaming live like this too. And they're just there to help you. And I was watching one of these, and one of our members were asking questions. Then they already got like $25,000 to fix up their house. Yeah. And they tell you how they did it and things like that. I mean, that to me is gold. Man, if you really see somebody like that, anybody could, put an ad on. Like the story I was talking to yesterday about student loans, that people were scamming people they would get your student loans paid for, and it was a complete scam, and they lost millions and millions of dollars. They were sending all the money down to Colombia or somewhere like that, and so they avoid people clawing back their money. And what amazing, I mean, they had this wonderful ad you would see. I don't know if I have it anymore, but they put it on uh, the Better Business Bureau website. Now, these are the Better Business Bureau. That's where you go to get rid of scams. And also Trustpilot. That's another website where you go to check out if there's scams. And the scammers have ads on there. Man, that's brilliant. I mean, see, that's what I mean. You can't deal with a scammer. I mean, they're just, no, you're never going to be as smart as those people. I mean, that's ingenious. Now, if they could take that creativity and do something good with it instead of stealing from people, I mean, that's where we need to put our energy in things that help people. And that's we have all these great minds, we're thinking of clever things to do that are stealing from people. Now, that's not nice, is it? and that's, hi, good morning, everyone. Yeah, but listen, I put in the beginning, oh, I didn't put it in there yet, did I? But in the beginning here, I got 10 new websites I want you to know about. And even though, now remember, these websites are not, you probably can't use them unless you live there. See, because everything is local. All the programs now that are new and inventive and things like that, they're really local in nature. That's where the national programs, are very few, Medicare and things like that. And the things that you as a family or an individual can do are really local programs. What the government does is give a whole bunch of money, like community development block grants they'll give, and every state will have all this money. Then all this, and it's really to do what the local people think is the best way to spend that. So you have local politicians deciding how to spend the big money that's sent from Washington, D.C. So that's why most of the grants now are really applications local, and the requirements are local. So there's very few national programs, to help you anymore. I mean, there are, but all the new ones are really local. So that's why I'm trying to train people to realize that. So that's where you have to do. And then what we do at Let's Go Help is show you how to find those local programs. So you don't have to know the program. You have to know what offices. See, the offices don't change that give out money like that. The offices are the same, but the programs are different. And they come and go now. So they'll be there for a couple months and they'll be gone or whatever, another. So what you have to know are the offices that have programs like that. And you talk to those people. And that's another thing where we're trying to do as much as possible to get people to realize that you have to, oh, good. Did I put that up? I hope I put more than that up. I don't see my listing. Oh, I only put a little bit of sugar makes the medicine. Oh, I see. Yep, you're right. I only put a little bit. Okay, here's the rest of it. Sorry. Copy that. Okay, here's the 10 programs. Okay, now again, I do these because they show you the kinds of things that are available where you may or may not be. They'll be called something else, they'll be whatever. But every city, state, county is getting money like this to spend on. They may not choose to spend it exactly this way. They'll do it another way. See, so the best thing I could do is give you examples of the kinds of money that is out there. So you then have to go to those organizations where you live and contact them to see what kind of sources like this that they have for you. And that's what you have. And there's not just one source. I mean, there could be 20, 30, 40, 50 sources in an area where you live. And your obligation, really, if you want to find this stuff, is to call everyone. So you sit on the phone for a day or so and do that. Where else are you going to do that? You're going to waste time on Google and spend 2 months on Google and get nothing? No, please don't do that. Okay, here, let's go down this list a little bit, okay? Here, 10,000, so this, I call it the easiest $10,000 grants in America. Okay, here's somebody got $10,000 for a little corner grocery store they have. And you see the link there, and you'll see there's a picture of the store. This is in Missouri, and they got it from American Express for small businesses. Like big companies like the, feel good about themselves and they give out grants, even small companies like me. But the big companies are giving about what I give out. Now, we gave out like $1.5 million in the last 2 years just to members, man. And these people brag when they give out $100,000, and they're billionaires, billion companies. We basically give almost half our money back to members. As long as we have profit, we give it back to members. And we give out $7,000, $70,000 a month, every month now. So that's the Kona Grocery Store. Okay, here's $10,000 for a small nonprofit in Maine to help the community. And this is a child thing to help people who are raising children, or an after-school special, things like that, that you want to do in your neighborhood. So see how they're doing it and who gets the money for them, then you have to copy that for where you live. Okay, here's another interesting, $10,000 for nonprofits to train refugees to get food service jobs. See, and this is in, I think, Maine. I mean, the refugees are all over. It's hard for them to get a job. They don't speak the language. They don't understand the customs or whatever. So nonprofit organizations get grants to help these people assimilate into our society. And that's why I think Trump wants to put 20 million people on a bus and and drop them off at the border. That's going to be interesting to see. And the food service industry is going crazy because they got no employees. So that will be interesting to see. Let's see where we have refugees. Okay, here. Florida has a $10,000 grant. They call it a home repair to deal with heavy weather. Okay, heavy weather. So in other words, they're saying, we want to give you $10,000 to fix up your house to make it strong enough for the next hurricane or storm or whatever. Instead of waiting for the storm to happen and your roof blows off, then they have to do something. No, they want to be proactive and deal with it ahead of time and give you $10,000. Okay. Okay. Here's $10,000 for individual artists, creative entrepreneurs, and cultural workers. Now, I have no idea what a cultural worker is. Is that a culture in a petri dish? Maybe? No, I'm sure it's not. So maybe that's in the, pardon me, see? Language, so that's a culture. I see. So cultural workers, Smiley says language is one. So anything about our culture, I guess, is what it's about. But to have artists and creative entrepreneurs in the same grant, now that's interesting, see? That's why, so when you're looking for money, you not only look for a small business, you're looking for arts, because they're considered you an artist too, if you're a creative entrepreneur. That's what I always think is my work is, that's my art. I can't sing or dance or paint or whatever, like real artists, and I always envied them because they had something they knew they had to do in life. I wasn't gifted with any of those talents. Yeah. Now, if I have art of picking your nose, maybe I could have done that, but they don't consider that an art, right? But I think we're all artists in something, and if we find what we're artists at and be able to earn income on it, man, that is heaven on earth, because you love doing it anyway. Like if you love playing golf, oh man, you can make money playing golf. Yeah, wow, that'd be terrific. Yeah. At least that's what I used to think, but I wasn't good enough at that, so that wasn't my art. And I found my art, and now I can do it till I die. Yeah, see, what did Picasso say? Well, I think I'm gonna retire. I'm 81, yeah. I should hang up the paintbrushes. No, it's if it's in your heart, you have to do it forever. That's what I feel anyway, and want to do this until I die, as long as it's, like Joe came the realization, hey, I'm not doing it too well. And there's people who can do this better than me. And that's hard to get through to us old farts, yeah. But it certainly is true. Okay, how about Kathy's ice cream? And candy shop. Now there's an art. You could sit in your work and eat ice cream and candy all day and get $10,000 to do that. Wow, that's really living. That's, let's see, where did I go? Ice cream, yeah, okay. That's number 6. So Kathy's Ice Cream and Candy Shop. She's in Wisconsin. She got that, see? And that's it. So that's, I mean, the opportunities that are out there, and they just take scraping a little bit for you. It's, the opportunities don't come and just say, hey, you better apply to this. No, you have to be open-minded and look at the world and say, oh, hey, everybody forgot about doing this. Why don't I do this? You know, and that's it. Oh, here's another one after Kathy's Ice Cream. $10,000 to $100,000 for projects, listen to this, that help children, women, or families. And this is a Kentucky grant in Kentucky. See, that's what I mean. Everything's different everywhere. So if you're interested in helping children, you know, families, and women in Kentucky, there's a grant up to $100,000, from $10,000 to $100,000. Now that's pretty cool. Or how about this? I know a lot of people who are gardeners, but they live in town, in urban areas. Well, community gardens help that. So you could start a community garden in your neighborhood and get $10,000 to start a community garden. See, now there. Now you get fresh vegetables for you, yourself, or whatever. Seniors in the neighborhood, families, or whatever. That's better than the plastic stuff they sell at Safeway, right? You get real stuff from the ground and eat it. That's tasty as hell. So that's $10,000 for community college. Okay, Long Beach in California has $10,000 for small businesses to spend on marketing. That's what people need more than anything else in small businesses, because most small businesses are online and things like that, so you don't have to build a factory or some stuff like that anymore. You need customers, and that's marketing. So they're giving you $10,000 to spend on marketing. Now that's terrific. So that's local. See, local organizations, local offices, government offices, whether it's county, city, state, wants your small business to start and thrive. Why? Because you create jobs. Then they don't have to create a job for you, or they don't have to pay welfare to you or anything. If you create a job and figure out to feed yourself, then they want to help you do that. And that's why there's so many more programs doing that now than ever before. And that's more satisfying, man. At least for me, that gives me more power in life, being able to feed myself than having to rely on other folks or whatever. And that's powerful, I think, in an individual's life. So you don't have to go begging. So that's long video. Here's a neat one too in Colorado. They're giving $10,000 grant to help women buy their first home. $10,000 grant to help women buy their first home. Do you know of any programs in Chicago? Yes, Jonathan. Chicago's one of the best programs I've seen with programs. You have to find out exactly what's there. Okay, that's how this works. So what you do as a member is you go to put $500 in the search bar up on top of the page, and I'm looking into CDL and recent graduate CO carrier job. Anyhow, yes, there's a lot of money to pay for your CDL and get jobs. There's so much money like that. Okay, let me finish the other one about Chicago. Let's see, let me get you the link. Let's go help 2. And then on top, when the search bar, oops, where'd it go? 500. Many grants. Okay, here's where you want to start to see what's in Chicago. Chicago, I used to go to school in Milwaukee, very familiar with that. Okay, here is that. Okay, go to the state mini grant reports, and on the first line on that state mini grant report is the, oh, Tammy there, so I thought she was sleeping still. And thank you, Tammy. It is what's called the Let's Go mini grant report, okay? And that's no, the Let's Go meta, M-E-T-A grant report. And you download that. That's my cheat sheet for answering questions for anything. Yeah, it's a huge document. And then also then go to the state Illinois grant, and that's where it is. See, what's in Chicago is also in the state. So, but there are more local ones. But I think the best way is to start with the state program, because our report in the state will have, like if you need help with paying bills and getting out of debt, these are the major programs in your state to do that. If you're interested in starting a business, these are the major programs for starting a business. You're interested in housing and fixing up a house, these are the major programs for doing that, okay? So that breaks it down for where to start. Then what you have to do is call. You have to contact people by calling them, okay? Okay, now for the CDL license, right, okay, Tammy put that in, jobs and job training. Yes, do not pay for a CDL license. I'm sure you don't have to. Start talking to people, and you'll see that in number 9, you'll see an organization called careeronestop.org. Tell them you want to get that. And if they don't have it, then you go to your local community college. And then also you go to findhelp.org. Oh, already got your license. Oh, you already need a job. Okay, so, then Career One Stop. Yeah, Career One Stop for that. Yeah, they'll help you get that, okay? And then also for jobs, findhelp.org and put in job. So help in getting a job. So there'll be dozens of organizations that will help you for free. So they do this all the time. That's why you want to get help from people who are doing this on a daily basis. It's like a plumber. He fixes 1,000 toilets a week or whatever. So you can easily fix yours no matter what. So same way with getting a job. You can easily fix your problem with that because they do it all the time. What else do we have? Chat, question mark, okay, got that. Atlanta, yes, Regina, what do you want to do in Atlanta? Please, any grant for it? Yes, what about New York State? Okay, Christine, Regina, do that, go to the 500, see the state 500 mini grant reports, start with that. But what are you trying to do in Atlanta, Regina? Tell me what you're trying to do. New York City, yes. Make sure you download the New York City. And remember to call 311. That's a pretty good service they have there, 311 in New York. First time checking in. I live in New York. I need a grant for help with credit bills. Do you live in Manhattan an area? I want to open a food truck here in Atlanta. Okay. You want to look for, there's plenty of local organizations even, and many for women entrepreneurs in the Atlanta area that will help you for free figure out how to do that. If you go to sba.gov/local assistance, okay, go there, put in your zip code, and you'll see 20, 30 people. Tell me your zip code, okay, Regina? What is your zip code? And we'll show you a little bit, okay? What's the zip code? What's your zip code? 30314. 30314. Okay, so I go to SBA. I put in 30314. Yeah, I've talked to some of them personally, and they're just wonderful people. Okay, there's 12 organizations in there. that help you do this. Technical procurement, yes. So what you want to call, you want to call at least 2 or 3 of those organizations. Okay, here, yeah. There's one for ACE, America's Business Center, that's for women. You want to contact them because you're a woman. You want to go to general ones too, but if there's something special for you, you go to them too. There's another one, Greater Wealth Works America's Business Center. There's two of them then in the Atlanta area for women. Start with them first and call them both. Don't rely on just one person solving all your problems. You have to go more than one person. You call one and that doesn't work, and well, even if it works, you call another one, because everybody has a different way to work, okay? So Atlanta, make those phone calls, make an appointment to talk to somebody, okay? That's very important to do that. Money for grad school in San Francisco. A good place, tell you the truth, is to start on your careeronestop.org, because they do that all the time, help people find to get through school. And also your local library is a good place. And then we have a section, I forget what it is, Tammy will know, a section on the Meta Grant Report on where to check for that. Let's see, who else? First time checking a grant. Okay, Jennifer, need a grant help with credit card. Where do you live, Jennifer? You need credit card. Okay, you missed Megan's help with credit card and credit card repair. We have a member that gives free help on Sunday night at 9:30 usually, and you can see her back videos too. She helps with credit card and get your credit score back and everything. Another thing you can do for that is go to HUD.gov/counseling, okay, and make an appointment with a free financial counselor. Do that definitely. Make sure you talk to somebody, and talk to 2 or 3. It won't hurt you to talk to 2 or 3, okay? And that's important to do. Let's see, I see my voice. It's funny, I can't use my voice a lot anymore. I guess that's a Biden thing, isn't it? Help a formerly incarcerated going to school. Yes, definitely. Lots of programs. Career One Stop, there are a lot of programs for that. Formerly incarcerated. I hear returning citizens. And I hear, we have all kind of euphemism. And because during the Biden administration, they got rid of a lot of this stuff that excluded you. And so you're back in a lot better shape now than it ever has been. And that's important. I mean, they're getting rid of check the boxes, even on getting jobs. A lot of special, that's when you search for something. And Teresa, go to, what is it? Find Help. Findhelp.org. And then search there for formerly incarcerated. See, everybody's got different name. Returning citizen, ex-felon, whatever. Also go to, try to get a hold of Megan. She's on Sunday night at 9:30, who she's an ex-offender also, and is doing great work on helping people with their credit scores and things like that. So please contact her. She's a messenger from Incarcerated Series. Oh, good. Yeah, great, Tammy. But there is no, I mean, now, even for formerly incarcerated, they're giving out loans with bad credit and no capital, up to $50,000, to start something, help to pay for my truck transmission. Oh, yes, okay, that's it. And go to, is the Truck to Make Money, Teresa? Is the Truck to Make Money? Yeah, okay. Then also go to, where do you live? Where does that sweet smile of yours live? Ah. Give me 50 on the short term. Yeah, see, Tammy's right there. Teresa, where do you live? Atlanta. Okay, there were 2 women's group I just gave to the other person who wanted to start, or was that you? Was that you? I mean, I have such a fucking short memory. I gotta get my wife to wear a name tag. Oh, it was Regina. Okay. And let me see if, yeah, okay, here it is. I have it. Just for you, the Atlanta ladies. Okay, Atlanta ladies, you should get together and share information about that. Yeah, and share your experiences with everything. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Regina and Teresa. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Get in touch, and both of you go see these people. Both of you see. Yes, we do. Oh, you know each other already? Okay, great. And then also go to Meetup. Meetup.com. I mean, it sounds like a Grindr's website, but it's not. It's a meetup. It's for all kind of groups to share. It's like a bowling leagues, but not bowling for anything. You know, you're a bird watcher, want to know other bird watchers, want to start a business, or you're a woman entrepreneur. There's a lot of groups there for women entrepreneurs that are free to join to learn from other people in your neighborhood on what they got, so you could do that too. See, it's all trying to learn from other people. That's why people are important, and that's why, you know, in Let's Go Help. And see, when you get something, read Regina, or who was the other nice one with a smile? Teresa, smiling Teresa, that help other people here, that share your experience, how you got it. Misty will set you up, and you can have your own show. and to do that, and helping other people, because you know, I mean, you're struggling and finding the system and trying to fit in again, and we all are in different ways. So hearing you and sharing your success will be such a gift to other people, and you just can't imagine what had happened. That's why the work I do, I mean, I just get people out of nowhere. Oh, you said this, and fuck, I don't remember I said that. they want to give me that credit. I'll take it, man. Any kind of love, I'll take. Another great free source learning secrets of joint love group. Yeah, that's right. That's me. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for networking, Regina. Okay. See, now you guys, you know, just help each other, please. Then come back and help other people, and share your heart, because I know you have a big heart. You have to if you're here already. You felt mine, I feel, and that's why I think so many people are here. They feel that from other people here, and I think we have nothing better to give other people than our hearts. And I hope you feel that this is a safe place to do that, and that's important to do. How do we get grants to cover Virginia State personal car tax and rental assistance long-term? I'm a 20-year disabled Army veteran, and I'm disabled. I need getting her disability, and my disabled, I need help getting her disability. Is that you? No, cover the rental assistance. Her getting her disability. I'm a little confused there, but let me show you where to start with this, okay? Sweetie, let's see. I gotta bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, up, bring it up, bring it up. Where is this old man find it before the power goes off, you think? Meta. So in the Meta report, we have a section in there for veterans, called the Veteran Service Center. But they have I talked to the fellow myself once, And he said, new people who haven't used it yet, he wants them to call this number, okay? Okay, Tammy, God damn it. See, I'm being replaced. Man, I guess I have to stop running for president. People want Tammy instead of me. She's faster. My days are numbered, huh? There's the 800 number, 888-777-4443. Call them, okay? Any veterans listening right now, call that number, 888-777-4443. But remember, anything that the vet is for veterans is just the start. You know, you want to get there first because that is for you. The others are for everybody. But there's 100% more on that than you'll ever get just from the veterans. So that's why you don't want to say, oh, there's nothing for me because I'm a veteran and I tried those programs. That's okay. There's gazillions more that are for anybody. I just studied your material. And so call every veteran, call 888-777-4443. Now that guy's going to be pissed, right? Because I'm going to get 100 people calling his phone. He's a sweet man, I remember. And they're there. They want to help so much. And sure, I overload them. And I've done that all my life. And I remember I was on some TV show back in the day when I first started this. And there's a house for $1. And I gave, and the house for $1 program in HUD, there's only like 2 people at this house. And I was on some big national TV show. And I gave the phone number. And they were just inundated. So what I did, I answered all their mail. I said, give me the mail, I'll answer your mail, I'll send somebody down and help you answer the phone or whatever. If I cause a problem, I'll help you do it. That's my responsibility. And if it's not good for you, I want to make it good for you. Like every member here, I am here just to help you. Believe me, that's all I want to do for the rest of my life is be able to help as many people as I possibly can and make them feel nice about life, because life is going to make you feel shitty no matter what I do. So if there's one little piece of life that can make you smile or do something nice for you, I mean, I think the rest of us have nothing better to do in life, because life hands out the bad shit very liberally. We all get that. So those of us who care, this is not my score. It's for Bill, Jennifer, Brooklyn, New York. This is Jennifer. I'm not sure what it is. What your question was, Jennifer? I'm looking up here. What do you think? What do you think? What does Jennifer want to know? I don't see it. Jennifer, too. Jennifer, I love you. Jennifer. Where the hell are you, Jennifer? Oh, Jennifer, Brooklyn. Yeah, well, I'm not sure. What do you mean? Oh, Donald? Are you Donald too? I am a disabled vet, a new roof in my area. Okay, Donald, okay, they use that 800 number, or not 800, yeah, what is it, that I just put up there? You call that as a vet? Gee, okay, 88 number. And then also for more home repair, we have a section in Let's Go Meta Grant Report, item number 8, right, Tammy? Item number 8 for home repair. And also good findhelp.org and put in your zip code and what you have to do to get the most out of that listing is start calling as many people as you can. Sarah, for buying a house, look at item number 7 in the Let's Go Meta Grant Report, okay? And there's 7 organizations that help people with no money buy a house, okay? We have them all listed there, and you have to then call each one of those, okay? That's important, that you call each one of those. Even if the first one says, there's no such thing, you're screwed. No, you call the next one, and you call the next one. You keep going down the list and calling everybody. And if they say no, then you want to know where else. Okay, senior housing assistance. We have a report in the Let's Go Meta Grant is a state-by-state report for all the senior programs. So you want to download that report and then download your state. And there's, like 100 and some programs just for seniors. The other thing you want to do is make an appointment. Okay, I'm going to give you a website that has the, there's an 800 number on this website. It's called the Elder Care Locator. You call that number, okay? And it's, let me write it, make sure, 800-677-1116. Okay, there it is. 800-677-1116. Okay, call that number and ask for your local area office on aging. Okay, yes, USDA has wonderful programs like that. And that's for people in smaller towns, rural areas. But you'll find other programs, like I just covered one earlier when I was talking about the $10,000 for women who want to buy their first house, all kinds. I mean, there's dozens. But see, if you go to Google, you're going to compete with the real estate people, the mortgage people, everybody who makes money off of you. Instead of, see, the good programs are the programs that don't make money off of you. They give money to you. See? So the people will spend money in Google to find you because they want to get money from you. Good afternoon. I am a diabetic dialysis patient. Recently became an above the knee amputee. I'm trying to get a grant help pay for my medical bills, give a new wheelchair. But yes, a lot of help for that, Nigel. You got to look at what item is it, Tammy, for health care bills. Make sure you talk to people. We have listings there of people who free negotiation can reduce your medical. Yes. And then what item number? Yeah, make sure this is what Tammy put up, Brian, is what you want. Oh, no, not Brian, Nigel. Make sure you contact them, okay? And that's important because they'll work with you and get those down. And plus, you want to go to the rest of the sources. Yeah, Needy Meds. You want to find, in Needy Meds, you want to find the place for okay, healthcare savings, and then search by diagnosis, okay? Okay, let me get that link. So there are a lot of programs that help people with certain medical conditions that have living expenses. So that's very important. And you keep banging away at this stuff. Don't stop. If you don't get anything, don't stop. Come back to us to get more sources. Okay, that's very important. Because we're just here to help, and you keep coming back and keep letting us help you, please, okay? And tell your friends that we have an offer now that you could get everything you get all month long for $20. They could get for 5 days for $1. And that's really to educate people about what's available. So if they think we're a scam, then you only lost $1. And actually, that's it, Tammy, letsgodollar.com. And if you ever think that we're a scam or didn't treat you right, we'll give you all your money back. Don't worry about that, ever. We're not here to fight, or we only want to do something that helps you. If it doesn't help you, then we don't deserve your money, okay? And I'll talk to you soon. My breath is, I was in Georgia rental assistance. I was on the Antique teenager, love it. So, how can I stop them? Okay, yes. Uh, you want to go to, yeah, they're just trying to get people out so they could raise the rent. Go to findshelter.com, okay, and put in Georgia, and you'll see free lawyers. Start talking to at least 2 or 3 lawyers about what legal recourse you have to stop that, okay? And then also, if you're seniors, then free legal help. Your elder care locator, call this number, okay? And find your local and tell them you need, free legal help where you live, okay? Yeah, all that stuff is different everywhere, so that's why, find it locally, but that's, and see, Brian's right, so you gotta call and get the legal help, so you're on, because they have lawyers on their side. The landlord has plenty of lawyers that they pay for, so they could screw you. They pretend not to, but they are. And so here is where to get some free legal help on your side to make this a fair fight, because they're not fighting fair. So you have to get armed to go into that, okay? At least know your rights, and if you want to fight or not, it's up to you, but make to it. Okay, guys, I'm running low. This is what 81 does to you. I will get, the facts. Thank you, guys. Love you so, make my heart so much bigger every day. Thank you, Regina.